Hey guys, it's Paul from Ashen. It is New Comic Book Day for the week of May 16th. Happy birthday to me! Want to give me a birthday present? Just share this video. Share this video and make it the best of all time. Make it the most watched video on our channel. If you don't, I'm going to take it as a personal insult. Yeah, that'll work. We're going to get started right now.
Hey guys, Tim from Capes and Scowls and the comic book store. And I'm going to tell you about the trades that came out this week. We have Evolution from Image Comics. Paul, you really liked Evolution.
It's decent.
Pretty decent. We have Batman Ghosts, which is a Sam Keith book. You know the guy who did the Max? We all love the Max, so we probably love this Batman story. We got Rick and Morty, Volume 7, some Kyle Stark's goodness. We've got Moon Knight. Now you know I love Moon Knight. We've got a new volume of Black Magic, which is Greg Rucka. We've got new Poe Dameron. Poe Dameron! For you Star Wars lovers. Especially if you didn't like Last Jedi, you can get different stuff in that universe. We got Paradiso, Volume 1. We got The Road to Metal.
Metal.
Hardcover.
We've got it.
I know. I really shouldn't, you know. We got Superman Reborn, which seems to be its own thing. Okay, we got Rugrats. No. We got Punisher Invades the Nam. If you like Punisher stories that are more war-based. And then we got the originals, the Essential Edition. This is Dave Gibbons, the guy who drew Watchmen. I don't know anything about it, but I thumbed through it, and it's pretty sweet. It's got a pretty cool layout, so might be something you're interested in.
First up, we have Mighty Thor, issue number 1, At the Gates of Valhalla. I didn't know what to think about this. I'm not a Thor reader, but I was just curious to see what it's like. For the most part, we are dealing with the Sisters of Thunder, or Thor's grandchildren from billions of years in the future, coming to the past to talk to Jane Foster and to kind of meet their hero because of things that haven't happened yet in the book. It was kind of neat. It was kind of interesting seeing the sisters kind of bumble through time because everybody gets confused which Thor is which, and it was kind of neat seeing the, oh, no, not this Thor. No, this Thor. Oh, no, seriously, not that Thor. And, like, even seeing Frog Thor. So it was kind of neat. It was an interesting read. If you're a fan of Thor, you're going to like this comic. If you're not, you can pass it up.
All right, first up we got Bubba Ho-Tep. If you watch the movie was, you know, bad but good. That good-bad kind of movie. This book bored me to death. It's not that it's written bad, it's not that it's drawn really bad, it's just you have to really like your source material to enjoy this book. I was hoping, because I think Bubba Ho-Tep was fine as a movie. Like I said, it's that dumb humor you kind of want. But I know, this doesn't have a lot of Bruce Campbell charm in it, that's for sure. So I think it just kind of bored me. Maybe I'm not its target audience, but I still gotta say, you have to really like it to enjoy it.
Next up, we have X-Men, issue number 1, the wedding special. It is Kitty Pryde and Peter are getting married. I was taken in by the J. Scott Campbell art that was unfortunately not anywhere else in the book, but this is actually pretty solid. Chris Claremont, Todd Knock, Guggenheim, Kelly Thompson, they did 3 really well done stories. Well, 2 really well done stories and 1 okay story. The Claremont one in particular was probably the strongest and best of the 3, but it's basically just a couple of Elseworlds stories dealing with everything leading up to the wedding. Kitty Pryde has cold feet, and she's basically thinking about the very convoluted past that she has, and it was heartfelt, it was touching, it was a very good book. This is definitely one, if it hadn't been this particular week going through, probably would have been my pick of the week. But it's definitely something, if you're an X-Men fan, you definitely need to pick this one up. Even if you're not, it's actually a pretty good read, because Chris Claremont has been fantastic. He was the heyday of the X-Men universe, and some people say the best writer that they ever had. But yeah, I liked it, and you should definitely pick this one up.
Next up, we've got Infinity Countdown DareDevil. with Turk and his Mind Stone, reading everybody's mind and being a better gangster because of it. There's a really cool callback to some Frank Miller Daredevil in this. I enjoyed the issue. It wasn't spectacular, and I guess there's a lot of these tie-ins that are moving forward with other events. It's an interesting enough story how he came in possession of it and just what he's trying to accomplish. If you're enjoying Daredevil, it's kind of a nice add-on to the series. It's not necessary, but I enjoyed it. Turk's, a cool character from the Netflix shows. If you enjoy him in all of them, you might want to check this out.
All right, and my pick of the week, you probably know because of the timing of it, it is Batman issue number 47, and I love this, and I hope to God Tony Daniels, not Tony Orlando, sorry, inside joke, doesn't go away from this title. It has been beautiful. It is the end of the Gift and Booster Gold. Really can't mess this up more, and yet he does. It's amazing. I've loved this. I'm not going to give too much away. Bruce, it takes place a year after the last issue, so basically these 3 issues have taken up 3 years in the alternate Batman timeline, and Bruce Wayne's has come to the conclusion that the only way for his world to be right, and that's not our world, it's his world, is to go back and save his parents from being save his parents from being killed by Batman, and then killing Booster Gold. And of course things don't go as well as they should, and man, this is touching. I don't even really read Booster Gold at all, but man, this made me like Booster Gold. This series has been fantastic, and the writing and the pacing that Tom King has done doesn't take a break at all. This is definitely something you should be picking up, and it should be something you should be picking up anyway. And this is from a non-Batman fan. And this, I don't read Detective anymore. I don't read All-Star. I don't read any of the JLA books or Trinity or anything like that. This is the only Batman title I read, but it is, in my opinion, the best one. So you should be picking this one up.
All right, and my pick of the week doesn't exist, because you know what? I didn't like any of these books enough to call it my pick of the week. They were all mediocre across the board. But my last book is Flavor from Image. Issue 1. This is a Hayao Miyazaki-style world-building kind of story about cooks in a walled city, and the cooks are like celebrities in some way for some unknown reason. And it's a girl and her family. It seems like her parents had an injury. They're both wheelchair-bound, and she's trying to keep their restaurant afloat. Her strange uncle shows up, who she clearly doesn't get along with, and she doesn't want him there. She's old enough, she feels she's like a teenager. She wants to run this on her own, but she's an unregistered chef. It's very okay. If you enjoy, I can't even say if you enjoy Hayao Miyazaki, Princess Mononoke, Kiki's Delivery Service. Like, I don't know that you would even like this if you like that. It's okay. It does what it wants to do. There's a dog. The dog rides a bike. Like, whatever. It happened. I can't unread it. Alright guys, that is it. Happy birthday to Paul. Please leave comments that are kind of nice to Paul in the comments section where you're like, hey big guy, happy birthday, you're so awesome, you're so cool, I wish I could be 1/10 as cool as you are. Basically fill it with lies. Paul lives on lies. He's going to remember these comments forever. He's going to print them out on big printer style paper from the 80s in his 80s printer, and he's going to put them all over his wall. He may roll around in all your comments, so they have to be good. There's a thing up here, probably not, I don't care. There's a thing over here. You're not going to click any of this stuff. Who cares? Who cares what Paul puts here, 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 here? So say happy birthday, Paul.
That hurt.
I don't care.